Well, hey, everybody, it's Forbes Riley, and welcome to Pitch It on Camera. Gosh, I'm so excited that you're here. All right, if you are here, odds are you have already gone through 1 minute to millions. Yes, step-by-step video instruction on how to do this amazing template. So the whole goal that we're doing right now, okay, is that on January 11th, we have a showcase. The showcase is that we're going to air these 1 minute to million spots of yours. Now you can say, really, is it worth that much? Well, I'll tell you what. Also in January of 2023, a minute on the Super Bowl, do you know how much that goes for? 1 minute on the Super Bowl is going to go for $14 million. Yeah, wow. How much is your minute going to be worth to you? Well, I promise, if you do the template, if you follow it, wow, you're going to make magic, and I'm going to be so proud of you. Here's the rules. Get out your pen. January 11th is air date in Mastermind. It's a Wednesday night. There'll be hundreds of people there, and there'll be thousands who've listened in replay. So very exciting. January 7th, that is the submission cutoff date to get your video in. Now, if you send it in before that date, we have the option to go through it and go, ooh, maybe you could improve this or that, because we hereby reserve all rights to not air your 1 minute to millions. And I'm going to give you the actual guideline. And if for some reason it doesn't fit into all of the guideline specifications, we're just not able to air it, because that's the rules of this game. I've already gotten some submissions back and I've had to return all of them. So I want you to listen carefully, okay? And we're going to give you all the instruction that you possibly need, but I want you to make this easy. The most important part is that you do the 1 minute to millions and get the words right. And you're going to hear them over and over again. Hi, my name is, I'm known as, because, an example of what I've achieved is, one of the keys to my success. I want to hear all of those script words, okay? Not optional. It will make your presentation rock, I promise you. Okay, so what do I have here? Showcase is from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Wednesday, January 11th. I would highly advise that you get your video into us before January 5th, so we have a chance to go through it. Yeah, that will be very, very important. Also, it's 1 minute to millions, not 1 minute and 30 seconds to millions. Now, because I've been requested to give you a little leeway, it can go as far as 75 seconds. But the problem is it usually gets boring at that point. But at 76 seconds, we cut it off, or we just won't air it. So please stick to the rules. Okay, they're fun and they're in place to help you guys. All right, I am reading here about the 1 minute to millions template. You, by now, have gotten the course. You've watched my videos, you've done the work, and you've printed this out. This is your guideline. This is your goalpost. Do it, surrender to it, do the brainstorming exercises, do all of these, because I'll tell you what, when you do, magic, absolute unadulterated magic will happen when you follow this. And at the very end, you end up with a script, excuse me, that is second to none. All right. That starts out with, hi, my name is Forbes Riley. I'm known as the Queen of Pitch because I've sold more than $2.5 billion worth of product in my time. An example of what I've achieved is I'm the highest grossing female in all of infomercial land. Guess I can really pitch. Now what I'm up to is I'm helping other people learn how to pitch and really up their game by mastering their communication skills and becoming more confident. One of the keys to my success, it is that I love to listen, I love to learn, and I think the best thing in the world is a student or a client's face that says, yes, I did it. So let's get to it. See, I grew up with a dad who was an inventor, never got any of his ideas out to the world. And so I'm very committed to nobody suffering like my father, who's sadly not with us anymore. My mission is to help all of you to say, you know what, I've got a product, a service, or idea. And if you could find the right words to say it, get in someone else's hands, you not only make me, but you make my dad happy too. I know that. What I love most about what I do is getting thank yous and testimonials. They just light up my heart. And the best way to reach out to me is go to www.forbesriley.com. Guys, that was, now I did read a little bit. You have the option. You can memorize it all, which I would prefer. I want to get all the words exactly right for you. You could read it, or you could use a teleprompter. Now, in this training, this Pitch Like a Pro training, we've got all kind of resources, and we dig into if you want to work on your lighting, your camera, how you should look on screen, how the Zoom box should look. All of that, we have resources all over here. But this beginning, and it's really important that you watch this entire thing, is really to get you kicked off, to get that submission in shape and get it aired on the 11th, right? All right, so the submission rules, here's what I want you to follow. You got the template. template turns into a script, and it's like, I got this, 60 seconds, I can do it. You're gonna do your video from about the waist up. I don't want to see standing, don't want to see all just head. Please be in the center, because when you're over here, I don't know where to look, or if you're over here. Anyway, I want you in the center, very nicely lit. Dress code, wear whatever's appropriate. Obviously, you're not going to wear a suit if you're a yoga instructor. You might wear a bikini if you teach beach body blanket bingo boot camp, but be specific to what you're doing. And I love solid colors. I think they just pop better. Now, speaking of that, solid. We've made a bit of an executive decision, and I think it's going to work for everybody. We're going to ask you to find a black background. So let me go down here and show you some of the examples of what I mean by black. There's too many other things going on. It's going to be too confusing. I don't want to see logos. No, not even my own. That's not what this is about. But this is a nice black background, right? It's nicely lit. I pop off. There's nothing else to look at but me. And then I went down here and I found some other blacks. So you can do, black charcoal, and there's one. Oh, that's a little crazy. Again, if it fits, if it's appropriate, that's a little too dark. But I think that's just really nice. Okay, I'm going to stick with this one for the moment. I think that's just gorgeous. So there I am. If I'm doing my 1 minute to millions, I'm going to pop off. We all look uniform, and I think that's going to be the best use of our time. I have some examples in the training below of really why I think it's important. Now, filming. So filming is all about beyond the script. It is the lights, camera, and action, right? So your lighting, I love softboxes better than ring lights, and I have all of this in the course. This is just an overview. I love an external microphone, so you can really be much more professional than if it's just on your camera or in your laptop. I have lots of suggestions. Now, some of you don't realize why I look like my fingers and stuff look so real, because I have a green screen. I talk about this in this training as well. The value of a green screen. Oh my gosh, look, it's so green. Now, before I had this really beautiful wall, I had material, and I'll tell you that worked just fine. This works a little better. It's a little even. It's a funny thing about green. See, if I moved in over here, right, and I did this, you go, wait, how is Forbes disappearing? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, that's the power of a green screen. This is just a green shirt, and anything else that's green, called chroma key, will disappear. And you can put yourself into a party if you wanted to, or let's go back to black and hang out looking like that. Okay, I love this. Now, to round out camera, I have an external camera. You can use the camera that's built into your laptop. External cameras are just a better quality. Depends on what you do for a living. If you're going to be pitching what you do and you want millions of people to see you, you got to have good equipment, right? Okay, all of that's in the training. How to light, how to angle, and then the submission, you're ready there. Make sure that before January 5th, you get it to us, please, so that we have a chance to go, ooh, if you could just tweak this one thing, it would be okay. Remember, we do reserve the right to deny anyone entrance into the showcase, because it's my reputation. I want to make sure that you do the script, you do the work, you've got an accountability partner, you show up looking your best and delivering just this spot on video. I'm so excited for this. I think you're going to get tremendous exposure. You might get some increased credibility. I really am the queen of pitch. So being in our world and people can see it over and over again, that's all about you making your best impression, you getting more clients, you upping your game in 2023. Are you there? I am too. All right, I'm going to press the buy button now. For now, here we go. 2 hands.